It's time for the NBA. Live on... So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped, too, so... I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Griffin. Then it's Williams. And it's Wade in at the 2 guard. Here's Wembanyama. Following the basket by Giannis. Thompson outside. Over to the left wing. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. And here's Doncic from the arc. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Pass to Griffin. Duren a screen. Griffin's shot is off.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's the beast. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. On the wing, Thompson shoots a 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets. Giannis, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
It's stolen by Duren. Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Griffin finds Williams. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And again, the Bucks miss. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Cavaliers lit up the floor. He added 37 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Duren. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Inside. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Here's Rollins. Last game we saw him score 13, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the Pistons making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Developing the catch-and-shoot jumper. Giannis has done a nice job with that.
Luka Doncic out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson, and it's the Beast, and it's the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And Milwaukee has possession. After the three-pointer from the Beast. Giannis, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Bucks trail by 18. Pass to Patterson. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Down low. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Rollins got 5 points so far.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Cooper. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And it's Carter missing. Detroit leading by 19 points. Here's the Beast. He's got 21. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Cooper. And here's Carter, the tray, and the Beast pulls it down. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Rollins. 5 points in the game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit. It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor, covering up so much ground with those long strides. Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And so is Detroit, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Detroit Pistons.
In terms of efficiency,
and that concludes.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Jalen Duren is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Wade. Then it's Williams. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Beast. And another three for Detroit.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Thompson against Griffin. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
There's the lob Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Wembanyama. One-on-one fast break. Here's the Beast. Thompson dishes to Doncic. Here's the Beast. 37 points for him. And he banks in the layup. The Beast's got 39.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Wade left side. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's the Beast, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on D by Giannis. Great rejection.
Griffin's shot is off.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Looking to get back on track here. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside Griffin. Giannis outside. Williams with a clean look. Off target from outside. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's the Beast. And the layup falls. The Beast's got 41.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Wade outside. Pass to Duren. 3 seconds left. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 6 points here for Jalen Duren. And so is Detroit, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
It's going in!
Yo!
about to tear it up. Looking good, my guy.
Yo, MP, let's go.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. And, well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
We have to give props to MP's team. They're 3-0 in these monster games between top teams. MP has played a vital role in their perfect record.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
They swipe it. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got John Collins. He's out there with a Kongwu. And it's Reeves in at the 1.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Jeffries. Collins a screen. Launches it. Rebound by the Beast. The 3 gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
And there's the rejection. They recover it. Here's Reeves. 23 points his last outing. Just 4 to shoot. And here's a Kongwu for 3. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Pass to Reeves. And here's Collins.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. It's stolen by a Kongwu. Here's Jeffries. 15 in his last outing. Reeves with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's the Beast. From outside, off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And, Coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
And it's in there. The Beast has got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with 41 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett, looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
Atlanta shooting their initial free throws. The Pistons lead by 7. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Johnson is out there with George. Then there's Isaac Okoro. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Jeffries in at the 1. To the inside. Pass to George. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Beast. Detroit has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here's George. It's tipped. Let's go with a 3. The Beast shot is off. Hawks trail by 10. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Now Barrett. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And they'll keep possession. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
There's a screen. Here's Barrett. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hawks trail by 13. Okoro outside. There's the 3. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's the Beast. Off the mark there with a 3. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Detroit?
Well, the thing about hitting early 3s, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He has 7.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
On target from range. And the Pistons lead by 12.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Riza. There's a screen by Johnson. From downtown. Riza, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Here's the Beast. He's got 21, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Beast has got 24 points.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Here's Riza. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's the Beast. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Hawks trail by 14. For three, Collins. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass to Shannon. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's the Beast. Another 3 for Detroit.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Riza, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Pass to Collins. From deep, Reeves. He's off on that one. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Detroit Pistons. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Thompson, and it's Clemens in at the power forward. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Here's Jeffries. The drive by Reeves. Blocked! Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And here's Okongwu for 3. Knocks down the long J. Okongwu's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's the Beast. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 18.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Inside. Pass to Riza. Here's Jeffries.
Get outside, get outside.
Okongwu with it. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Outside Reeves. Pass to Jeffries. Here's Rizachet. Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. Rebound Detroit. The Beast has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Clemens. Here's the Beast. Give him 35. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And Detroit. Here's the Beast. Pure from three-point range. The Beast has got 38 points.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Tips it. Barber with a rebound. The Pistons lead by 23. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Barrett finds George. And George with the jam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Beast. And the layup is good off the glass. The Beast has got 40 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity.
And so it's Detroit, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Johnson is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then there's George. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Okoro in at the 2. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
The Beast, good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game.
That's what I'm talking about. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
What's up, FD?
Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Now we'll look at the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, they've got Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Kamare in at the small forward. And for Detroit, we've got the Beast. He's out there with Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Thompson. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. Here we are, Brent, the season entering its final stages now. It really is a marathon, isn't it?
Man, Kevin, town to town, games piling up, dealing with weather, flight delays, people wanting tickets. I mean, all the things that add up to a season. And on and off the court, it is a grind. And you know the players at this point in the year are always feeling it.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP says he's coming for you, he means it. And whenever they've had a tough opponent in front of them, they've raised their level. So they are sending a message, and boy, has it been heard.
Murphy with the steal. Sharpe with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long? You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's the Beast. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And then Murphy with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's
for finish. Here's Sharpe. The three-pointer, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yes, to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Nunez. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's the Beast.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Braddock. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Portland again missing. Pistons leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Jazz had a huge game. He finished with 49 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson outside. They need this. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Shannon. Thompson outside. Pistons passing it around. The Beast. That's coming off the assist from Thompson. The Beast's got 10.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And Sharpe has it in the corner. Here's Nunez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the basket by Murphy.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's the Beast. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into...
Oh, that was something else!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pistons ahead, up 8. Live from Little Caesar. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there...
Wow. No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
And this can deflate the other team. They need to answer back strong.
Johnson outside. Murphy sets a screen for Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. And now the Pistons fast break. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
The Beast can't hit.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Here's Isley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Pass to Abaji for the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pistons leading by 8. Here's the Beast. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Johnson can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Hits it from three-point range. 24 points for the Beast.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Abaji, the pass to Johnson. The shot by Murphy. No one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the Beast. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Beasts got the lead up to 13 now for the Pistons. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment. And so it's Detroit, 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Where's the...
And that is it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Beast out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Cancel. And it's Shannon in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. To the inside, here's Murphy. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Murphy's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's the Beast. Up and in on the layup. The Beast's got 31 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Braddock. Detroit with the rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. Thompson with it. Here's the Beast. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Braddock, the pass to Nunez. And a miss there on the triple.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Detroit shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That one is off. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Back to Murphy. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Murphy's got 4 this quarter.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Beast uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Murphy. Rebound by the Pistons. The Beast's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. That one falls. The Beast's got 38 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Nunez gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams changing it up here. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA, and Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And he jams it with authority.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Isley. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Picked by Murphy. From deep, Johnson bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the...
Oh!
No way.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And, Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Another steal by himself.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get ready to rumble, young blood. I'll radio it in.
Hey, this is Colonel Staff with 12 hours
You know what?
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, if you ask me, MP has met his goal and then some when it comes to defeating top-level opponents. He has truly distinguished himself and his squad as a threat to anyone in this league. Considering what they've been able to do, many might just consider them the best of the best at the moment.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Hayes is out there with Sarr. And it's Howard in at the power forward position. Rebound by the Beast. And here are the Pistons. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to the Beast. From outside the arc. He buries it from three. The Beast has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
Howard, the screen. Now Hayes, averaging around 5 points a game. Tries a 10-footer off the left rim and out. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the left side wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Detroit shooting their first foul shots of the night. So hits one and misses one at the line. For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Hayes, the pass to Howard. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Carrington.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Yep, count it.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
To the middle. Here's Koulibaly, and he goes in for the dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Deflects the pass. Down low. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 67 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The shot by Howard, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The Beast, good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Doncic. Sarr. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Christie's checked in for Washington. Here's Carrington, 15 in his last outing. Pass to Salah. From the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's the Beast. And again for 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard. 1:03 left to play in the first. From deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Carrington, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Salon. He's off on the layup.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And it's Washington with the ball, following the score by Detroit. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Christie's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 8. Pass to Shannon. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And that one's good. Koulibaly.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Detroit. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Washington, they've got James, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul. Pass to the Beast. Lets a three fly. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
The Wizards trail by 9. Stripped it away. And now the Pistons in transition. And he converts the layup. The Beast has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
1:19 left in the first half of this game.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Salah to halt the run. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Wembanyama's checked in for the Pistons. Howard's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Brooks.
I got yours.
26 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Beast. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. The Beast has got 33.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Detroit, out in front by 19 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those 3.
You look at Detroit, sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. With the playoffs fast approaching, they're where they need to be.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Detroit Pistons.
They love to.
Appreciate you joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Luka Doncic is out there with Castle. Then it's Thompson, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's the Beast in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Detroit leading by 19. And here's Thompson for 3. Counted from distance. Thompson's got 5.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Howard. The Pistons clear it. The Beast has got rebound number 7 tonight. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. The Beast has got 36 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Hayes misses.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's the Beast. The 3-pointer off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 0-for-3 to start the second half. And Washington has possession. There's Howard with the 3. Nails it from 3. 10 points for him.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And got it! Another basket!
We are bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons.
Boy, he's delivering night in and night out and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season. Pass to Carr, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And checking out some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And Detroit making it good. Another from 3.
A little history tonight. He's now reset the bar for the second most triples in a season.
Bettering his own mark, in fact. I don't think there's any question. He's one of the best marksmen this league has ever seen. He's that good. Here's Carrington. Washington again can't hit. For Detroit, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The Beast. No good on the triple. Washington is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Pass to Howard, looking to end the run. Rebound by the Beast.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Shannon. Here's the Beast. He has 40. Oh, connects again.
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
By the way, now tied for 3rd place in points in a single season. Outside Coulibaly. Hits a 3-pointer. Coulibaly's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Yet another bucket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Boy, he's already left his mark on history as he now moves into 3rd place for most points in a season. Just amazing. The offensive rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
This one for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Inside. Here's Carr. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's the Beast. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. Washington has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. So on the floor for the Wizards. They've got Nick Richards, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Hayes, and it's Carrington in at the 2. Jacks up a 3. Salon, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. The Beast. And it's off from 3-point range. The Wizards have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Boy, Luka has decided he wants to become a more complete defensive player. How about twice on the pipes?
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. So we see the Pistons taking
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Come on, MP, you got this.
A hard-fought series. It will end. You take a look at the Pistons. Well, we know, Greg, they haven't played their best basketball. Now they find themselves in a do-or-die Game 7. They thought they would have wrapped up this series much earlier, but that's not the case.
Kev, they've just lacked consistency throughout the course of this series. I don't know if they came in overconfident, but this is the time to check those individual egos at the door. Come together as a group and play for one another.
A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Floyd. He's out there with Suggs. Adams is out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Jemison in at the four-man position. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Detroit. Took him no time at all on that one. The Beasts got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it's the Magic with the ball. After the three-pointer from the Beast. Fade away. And that one's good. Jemison. Jemison's got his second basket of the night. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And again, another basket good from the Beast. The Beast's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Pass to Jemison. Takes the three. Detroit with the rebound. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And here is Suggs. Following the three moments ago from the Beast. Suggs passes to Adams. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to the Beast.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Floyd passes to Suggs. Jemison. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the paint.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. The 9-foot shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Wagner saw the opening and took off, slashing with the best of them.
And it's good once more. Nice make there from the Beast. And that's 19 points for the Beast. Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Jemison.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 10-point lead.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A free throw drops for Suggs. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Magic trail by 9. Floyd passes to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Here's the Beast.
Oh, oh man.
Finishes in style with a double clutch jam. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Adams, the bounce pass. Shoots the 3. And it's Suggs missing. Detroit leading by 9. Doncic with it. Picked up by Suggs. And he comes up with the deuce.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Barber.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now Detroit moving it up. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 25 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Floyd. Scoreless thus far. Got a piece of it. He's got a clear path. Here's the Beast. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Pistons lead by 17. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pistons.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The Beast out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle, and it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He picked up 39 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Beauchamp. Pistons leading by 16. And the basket by Castle.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
It's Porter outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's the Beast driving. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Black dishes to Smith. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Looking to end the run. Nabbing another steal.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. And there's the drive. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And JB. And so it's the Detroit Pistons riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense. Can't keep up with those guys. So the DM.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. And that'll do it for half.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Jalen Suggs is out there with Floyd. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Jemison in at the power forward. Got that bucket in no time at all. 36 points for the Beast.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Adams drawing the double team. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Pistons. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Beast can't hit. Magic shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Floyd. Wagner on the wing. To the paint. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Here's the Beast. Good on the three-point shot. The Beast's got 39.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Magic have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Detroit leading by 23. Pass to Castle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. There's Wagner with the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the Beast. And another 3 for Detroit.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Orlando making a change here. Smith has checked in. Now, here's Wagner. He has 5. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. No good with the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Smith with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Suggs with the steal. Knocked away. He swipes the ball away again.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing. And now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game.
Yeah, an 8-way tie for second. One more steal, and it's his alone.
Pass to Wagner to stop the run. He lays it in. That's 7 points for Franz Wagner.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Floyd.
Who's watching here?
Launches it. And the Beast pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Castle. Here's the Beast. Drops in the tray. The Beast's got 49 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
51 seconds left in the third. Smith for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Now Suggs. 9 points in the game so far. There's Wagner with the 3. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left wing. Here's Suggs. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the Beast. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Beast's got 53.
Taking it up strong against size. He doesn't.
And another steal for him.
And he's now claimed second all-time for steals in a playoff game.
I mean, this is unbelievable how he's been able to impose his will defensively.
And 9 steals, placing him one shy of Allen Iverson's record for a single game.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Detroit Pistons have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Kings? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
It's been a very one-sided NBA Finals. It's 3-0. Could we be crowning a champion tonight? And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. They've got Luka Doncic. Castle is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's the Beast in at the 4 spot. And for the Kings, we've got Ball, and it's Avdia in at the 4. You look at the Pistons, in position to close it out tonight, sweep the series, and celebrate.
But these home fans are hoping it won't be tonight. If nothing else, get one win, extend the series, and send it back on the road.
And the shot goes down.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And Ball will bring it up here for Sacramento. Williamson outside. Pass to Avdia for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's the Beast. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And here's Ball. Avdia outside. Pass to Ball. Out to the wing. Here's Williamson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Here's the Beast. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Avdia, following the score by Detroit. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's the Beast. Robbed. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Ball. Back to Avdia. Martin a screen. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Kicks it to Doncic. Here's the Beast. Pass to Castle. Here's the Beast. The 3 is up. Clock at 4. Knocks it down from distance. The Beast has got 7 points in the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Avdia. Here's Martin. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the Beast. He shoots again. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. 9 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Now here's Williamson to the middle. Martin misses. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to break. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Williamson. still without a bucket. Fires for three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Detroit making a change here. Here's the Beast. Off target with the 3. Kings trail by 5. Outside Mills. To the paint. Miller outside. Launches a 3. The Pistons clear it. The Beast has got 4 rebounds now. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's the 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive throughout.
Miller outside. There's a screen. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And the Pistons pushing it up now. The 3 ball. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 15.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only let's do.
And so it's Detroit. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Detroit?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Daniel Gafford, and it's... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. The Beast has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside to the wing on the left. There's the triple. Gafford grabs the miss.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's Miller. 3-pointer, no good. The Pistons lead by 11. Wembanyama with it. Gafford picks him up. Here's the Beast. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ball taking his time here. Right side Mills. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Doncic checked in. That one misses. Williamson outside. Up top ball. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 14-point game.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
These are his first free throws of the game. Martin, he's checked in for the Kings. And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 13. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here's the Beast. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. The Beast has got 24 points.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Williamson against Doncic. Williamson outside. Up and over Doncic. And the 17-footer goes down. Williamson's gotten his first basket of the night. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's the Beast. He drops it from range. And the Pistons lead by 16.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Martin. 4-3. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Timeout called, the Kings.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And some changes here for the Kings. Hendricks has checked in for Mills, and Miller subbed in for Williamson. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in. Intercepted! And here's Miller. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Ball, and rejected. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's the Beast. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Denny Avdius checked in for Sacramento. Williamson comes in for Miller. No good from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The Beast knocks down the triple. The Beast has got 34 points.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
It's Martin on the wing.
They might want to get away from the three-point shot. It's really been dragging them down. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the Beast. And scores off the crossover. The Beast has got 36 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The 3 from Ball. The shot no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots. Yeah, you like to say close out.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing. And that's it for halftime.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. The Kings shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham is out there with Castle. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's the Beast in at the 4-man spot. Pass the ball, and he lobs it up to the rim, and Williamson throws it down.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Here's the Beast, and a nice finish on the layup. The Beast has got 38 points.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Martin misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Avdia with a steal. Ball outside. Pass to Williamson. Ball outside. Avdia outside. Shot clock at 6. Sinks it from distance. Avdia's got 6 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Number 1, Luka Doncic. And, of course, LaMelo Ball.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Ball against Cunningham. Here's the Beast. Pass to Castle. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Castle's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Avdia with it. Ball outside. Martin up top. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And another Sacramento 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Kings trail by 20. There's the drive. Pass to Avdia. Williamson left side to the middle. Here's Martin. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. And the officials call a traveling violation. And Detroit making a change here. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Back to Ball. Williamson outside. Pass to Avdia. Puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit. Here's the Beast. He's got 38. Here's Shannon. Here's the Beast. And again, the Pistons missing. And Ball will bring it up here for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 18. Williamson outside. 1:52 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Down low. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 40 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now Ball. Fires the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Castle's got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
There's Ball with a 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Here's the Beast. He's got 40 now. Pass to Castle. Here's the Beast. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
To the inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Drills it from deep. The Beast has got 43 points.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Ball with it. Takes the three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons.
Help him, mismatch.
And Sacramento with some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Gafford. Avdia comes in for Mills. And Williamson is subbed in for Miller. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Appreciate the report, Allie. We've got Denny Avdia, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Williamson for 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And he lobs it up. Avdia with a steal. To the paint. Here's Martin from behind the arc. Avdia can't get it to go. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
The Pistons lead by 16. Here's the Beast. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. That's going to do it for this game.
And the Detroit Pistons are your new NBA champions. They go on the road and take care of business, and now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning a championship with all of it on the line.
MP, 5 in a row. You know the history of this game. Where does this one leave you, historically?
Well, Michelle, it means I'm not only in the conversation for GOAT, I'm as good as answer as any. You know, you want to say LeBron for the points, the assists, the consistency, that's a great answer. You want to say MJ with all those rings, the clutch gene, that's a good answer. You know, Kareem, you know, a legend on every level, that's a good answer. But now, you know, MP is as good as answer as any.
Too early to be thinking about number 6?
Well, you know, I've been thinking about 6 since I won 1, you know. But, you know, just setting goals and being on a relentless pursuit of them, you know, that's how I got to where I am today. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good game, MP. Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.
All right, another season in the books. So now we got to figure out that off-season plan. You know what I mean?
Yep. And I already know what I want to work on.
Oh, yeah? Let me hear it then. Sounds good. Only thing left for you to do is put in that work.
Let's do it.
Let's get it then.
A new year means new goals.
Yep, fresh start. Anything's possible.
You know the drill by now. We show you a list of goals. You pick the one you want to focus
I want to focus on beating our rivals.
Why is that?
I love to see us working towards a common goal. Anything?
It's your night tonight. Get after it, MP.
You might be wondering.
What up, Donna?
MP, I've been looking for you. We need.
MP. Can't say nothing bad about Puma. They've been cool. MP, you're my favorite player, man. Oh.
Presentation of the award ceremony. And now, the NBA champions, your Detroit Pistons. Your head coach is JB Big Buster.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rival.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Koulibaly is out there with James. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Barrett. And it's Howard in at the 4. So let's take you cross-court for a report. MP has put a new page in the history books.
Thanks, Kevin. With 5 straight titles, I wondered if MP would boast a little bit. He said, my accomplishments? Try our accomplishments. All the box outs, rebounds, assists, stops. That was my team. We won each ring together. Kevin, can't blame me for trying.
You know what? He lets the fans do the bragging, and that is very smart. David, thank you. It's good. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, good luck trying to stop them now.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Sinks the triple. And 11 points for the Beast. For all the impressive things MP has done in his career, I know, Greg, there's only one stat that matters most to him. The 5 rings he's earned and wears with pride.
And MP's played an integral role in every title. He wasn't just part of 5 championship teams. He was the driving force behind them.
Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to the Beast. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. And Barrett has got the ball here for Washington. They trail by 6. And it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Outside for Wembanyama. Here's the Beast. Lets it go with a 3. Drills the three-pointer. The Beast's got 14 points for the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Carrington. And a wide-open look for Shaw. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low. And stolen by Shaw. Koulibaly with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Here's Shaw. Misses in close. He's all alone. Shots good by the Beast. 16 points for the Beast. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
Come to me.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. And the 3 ball is good.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Wizards trail by 14. Here's Carrington. He has yet to score to stop the drought. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's the beast. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
No good from Howard.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Here's the beast. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The Beast's got 23 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant.
And so is Detroit, with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Zalon in at the power forward. Just 5 on the clock. It's Allen on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Intercepted. Now Coulibaly. Still scoreless. Fires for 3. Detroit with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's the Beast. He's defended by Coulibaly. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 7 now in this quarter. Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
And Coulibaly gets it to go.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Shots good by the Beast.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Coulibaly, and timeout called by Willie Green. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And so it's the Detroit Pistons, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
You look at Detroit, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Detroit Pistons.
Man.
And that about wraps.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Doncic. Then it's the Beast, and it's Cunningham in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Pass to Howard. Rebounded by Castle.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's the Beast. He's got 34. And the layup's good off the glass. The Beast's got the first field goal of the second half for Detroit. Year in and year out, you can't say enough, Greg, about MP's impact on the defensive end.
Absolutely. MP is one of the best defenders in the game. He earned his 4th all-defensive first-team selection last season. Nothing comes easy when you're going up against MP.
Clock is at 3. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Outside Howard. Rebound by the Pistons. The Beast's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Sarr. 6 points for him. Launches a 3. Howard can't hit.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
With the drive. Out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Sarr with it. Wembanyama on him. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Sarr, the pass to Howard. It's good from long range. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
James, the pass to Sarr. Wizards passing it around. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Howard's shot is good. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's the Beast. Offline with his 3. Washington has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. James misses. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. The Beast can't hit.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Howard.
Stay on him.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Misses the 3. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Howard. Here's the Beast. Good. That's another bucket.
Amazing that 50-point nights have almost become routine for this guy.
He's coming close to the all-time mark in that category. Remarkable.
And for years, Wilt Chamberlain's record has been consistent.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pistons ahead as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena. Franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade.